Are you ready? Because he's ready. It's Master Jeff, martial arts expert, instructor extraordinaire, and general clown. He's not afraid of coronavirus. He's not afraid of the bad guys. Master Jeff is not afraid of anything. I'm the real Master Jeff. No, I'm the real Master Jeff. You don't even have red hair. Yes, you do. Who's the real Master Jeff? Find out next week. I'm the real Master Jeff. I'm not a toy dude. What's up today, guys? We just got, YouTube just totally cut us off a while ago for some quote copyright violation, which is why you saw me tooling around on my computer at the first of this video, because I don't know, it kind of threw off my concentration. But we're here, you're here, so I'm going to kind of overlap with some stuff we were doing in the last class. It was dragons, but it was getting on up to like advanced dragon stuff, which is going to be good for beginner and even some advanced taekwondo people have trouble with this, which is doing combination techniques down the floor. How often have you seen when we're doing a kick, step forward, like the Pyongan 2 move or something, and people want to do 2 or 3 steps, but you don't. You don't do 2 or 3 steps. You do 1 step, and then freeze your feet and keep going. So I'm going to have these girls back here do just that for you. The main thing to keep in mind is you're going to kick, step forward, freeze your feet. Then do whatever you want with your hands. And that's exactly how we're going to start. So ladies, back at your places. So this time, with your hand stuff, the stuff you do with your hands, not your hair. You can do whatever you want with your hands, even if it's not taekwondo, or do multiple taekwondo techniques, okay? So right leg back to me. You know what? We're going to back up a step. First, we're just going to kick, step forward, freeze our feet, and that's it. Ready? 1. Now, at this point, they freeze their feet. They do whatever they want with their hands. 2. And look at those kicks. Can you do a kick like that? I don't know. 3. And now they're doing whatever they want with their hands, which is the whole idea. But they are freezing their feet. So you can try it too. Kick, step forward, freeze your feet, then do whatever you want with your hands. 4. How about one of these? Figure out how to do that one. 5. Hey, good, they're doing it. Good, all right, so you guys hurry back to your spots. So now we will do specific techniques with our hands. We will kick, step forward, freeze our feet, and then do a specific technique. Let's make it the Pyongan 2 thing, where we kick and with the other hand punch, block. But you freeze your feet. Don't move your feet while you're dealing with your hands. Here we go. Ready? 1. Punch, block. 2. See, Ezra was confused, but the good news is she did not move her feet. She just froze in place once she stepped forward. 4. 5. Good. Okay, hurry back, hurry back. And this time, let's do something that might confuse them just to see if they'll leave their feet frozen. So this time, ladies, we are going to kick, down block punch, outside block punch, high block punch, punch. Just like in 7. So right leg back to me. And Ezra, if you don't know this, do your best. 1. Just do your best. And then with a punch, yeah. Now then, I'm glad that Ezra doesn't know those techniques, because she's illustrating that even if you're confused with your hands, you don't move your feet. You kick, step forward, freeze, then do the best you can with your feet. Let's do another one. 2. Down block punch. Outside block punch. High block punch. Punch. Set. Net. Good. All right, so again, Ezra is illustrating my point of this exercise. Even if you're confused with your hands, you don't move your feet. And she's doing just that, which is just exactly as you should do. All right, guys, let's go back. So now yesterday in our Zoom class, I saw a lot of people doing forms and they, quote, had the moves down, but the stances were all raggedy. This will not work, folks. If you are going for red or black and you think, well, I know Pyongyang 5, I know Basai, I know Koryo or Gumgang or whatever. No, you don't if you don't have the stances right. Those stances must be there. They are part of the form. I don't care if you know all your hand moves. I mean, that's great, but it's still wrong if you don't have the correct stances. So let's start with like a mid-level form. Let's start with Pyongyang 1. So to me, ladies, nope, just like this. This is a big class. They'll be able to focus on it. And 1. So are your toes pointed straight forward? Do you have your knee bent? If you don't, it's not right. 2. 3. Good. Do you have an L-shaped stance on this? And then when you step forward, is it a good front stance? So go ahead and step forward. There we go. 1. Good. And then open it. 2. 3. 4. Good. And then it's just like basic 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and then 1, 2, 3. These next moves must be back stance and they must be in the correct direction. 1. So that one is straight toward the side of the room. 2. This one should go toward the corner of the room. 3. And look at those stances. See those back stances? There's no question those are back stances. 4. And then finally, that one comes toward the other corner of the room. And look at those back stances. Their feet are like an L, both knees bent. That's what we're looking for. Puddle. And shot. Very good. Let's go ahead and knock out Pyongyang 2. Chumi. And Hana. And look at those back stances. Guys, even if you're, especially if you're testing for black, you give me one of those in a horse stance, no yellow slip, folks. It's got to be a back stance. 2. This is still in back stances. Yes, so see, Zoe fixed her back leg. Sometimes with this move, it's easy to break your hip like that. It's wrong. You're right here and you do this, stance must freeze. If you do this, nope, now it's a front stance or some kind of goobered up stance, but it's not a back stance. 4, pull back punch. This one's a horse stance. It should be clearly distinguishable from the previous back stance. Let's try that again, ladies. So to me, and make a really deep back stance so we can tell the difference. 1, 2, 3. Did you see the stance change there? Very important. 1, 2, 3. There's that stance change again. Excellent, ladies. 1, side kick ready. 2. And these are back stances. Make sure your front toes are going straight forward. 3, 4, 5. This one's a front stance. 1, 2, 1, 2, Note that these are also side of the room, corner of the room, side, corner. Let's try that again, ladies. And Zoe, scoot over here, give me a spear hand. And you, spear hand right there. So this first one goes straight toward the side. 1. The next one goes toward the corner. 2. You see that? 3, straight toward the side, and now toward the corner. 4. I hope you can see that. Now it reverts back to front stances, going back down the middle. 1, punch block. 2, kick, freeze your feet, punch block. 3, kick, punch, freeze. 4, T-block. Hana, down block outside. And this one's front stance. Check those back toes. Now toward the corner of the room. 2, 3, toward the side. 4, toward the corner, key up. And pedal. Schultz. The devil is in the details, guys. If you're going for red or black, this goes for you tenfold. The stances must be right. The feet must be right. In fact, let me tell you right here that I sent your parents an email for how to set up your home dojo and camera. Yesterday on our Zoom class, I'm looking at a lot of students right here. Okay, I'm doing basic 1. Here I go. And like here they are right here, and all I can see is their chest and their face. I can't check stuff like that. So I gave your parents careful directions, but let's review here. What do you say, ladies? Okay, so look right here. I've made, see that blue tape? And you guys scoot back a little bit, Ezra. I put the blue tape there. If you notice, when I fix my computer back just right, that blue tape is right at the edge of the picture, like that. And if I see the blue tape a little bit, that's okay. But that way, when these ladies are doing their forms, they know when their feet are going to disappear. If you step over the blue line, your feet are gone. So they know, oops, I need to skip back like Ezra, you can't see your foot. Right. So all these girls and I have to do is look for the blue tape. And then number 2, I've got the computer up high, so it's kind of looking down on us. So check this out. So if I'm right here, it cuts off maybe a little of my head, but it mainly catches my whole body. And I know on this side of the camera that if I step here, my foot disappears. But if I step all the way back, it still stays, keeps my whole body a little bit closer to my head, but you can see the whole thing, right? Just like that, because my camera is up high. So if I take this down, see if I can keep from unplugging anything. That's what I've got it sitting on, is our old red kicking target. You see that? And there's my work table over there. So I've got it nice and high, and then I adjust it like this. And before every class, we do this. We adjust so that the camera is right at that blue tape like that. That way we know when we're stepping out of bounds and you can't see us. So that's what I explained to your parents on this video, so you guys can help them out by saying, Mom, watch that video. And I basically do the same thing on that one, except there's some cool music in the background. Let's head to Pyongan 3. Hurry quickly, ladies. To me. And Hana. Back stances. Make sure it's clear. Do. Up, choppy, choppy. This one, your feet should be right together. 3, 4, up, choppy, choppy. Hana, T-block. And all these are front stances. It's really easy to screw up that turnaround hammer fist, but it's got to be a front stance. Ladies, let's just do spear hand, turn around, hammer fist, freeze. Ready, set, go. Right there. Check your front stance right here, especially black and red candidates. 4. And there's a key up, Hana. Up and turn. And these are going to be horse stance. I always see little boy go pee in the wood stance, where you're like this with your toes apart, like, oh, I don't want to get pee-pee on my toes. No, we don't do little boy go pees in the woods. We do horse stance on all of these. Hana. kick, elbow, hammer in. Good, ladies. Dual. Kick, elbow, hammer in. And boy, if you can kick high like that, that's a good thing. Set. Kick, elbow, hammer. Now skip back, skip back. Next, steppy punchy. Toss it up, ease into a horse stance. Yes it. You got it. Good. Puddle. And notice those at the end are also horse stance. So now let's hit Pyongan 4. And by the way, all of these forms are online. I also sent your parents a link to our to all of our stream classes. All of these stream classes, we teach them, and then they stay uploaded on YouTube. I don't know what's going to happen with the Dragons class that we just did that they took down. But all of them are up there. And if you keep scrolling down, there's basic 1, basic 2, basic 3, all the way up to the high black belt forms. So if you have any question what a stance is, go watch the videos, bros. Just watch the videos. Pyongan 4, ladies. To me. And Hana. Dual. This next move, and get that toe straight. This next move, this leg comes in, and your stance should be lined up with this leg. Set. See that? So it's like you're skipping in an L. Let's get Zoe over here, Ezra rest. Let's get Zoe right here. So watch her. Chumin to start the beginning. 1, 2. Now I'm going to stand right in front of her because her stance needs to go right there even with her foot, so I should not be in her way at all. 3. You see that? She came this way, and then she cut that way. Very good. Let's go back there and let's start from the stick block, ladies. 4. Front toes straight, ladies. And you keep yours straight, too. Hana. Side kick, ready. Dual. Kick, elbow, ready. And you girls can rest for a minute. Here's another big one. I did like 10 minutes on another stream the other day, but apparently some people did not get the memo because I saw yesterday people weren't getting it right. Guys, just practice it. Get it right. So I'm doing the form this way. Bang, 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 bang. Back. Let's make it this way. I do my side kick ready. I do my side kick. And then when I come down, I need to come down this way. Feet shoulder width apart. Even though here was my side kick, the tendency is to step right here in the front. Step straight forward. You do not step straight forward. Step forward and to the side so that you have a nice wide shoulder width apart front stance. This also facilitates a strong elbow strike. If I'm right here, when I scoot to the side, look how it throws my elbow forward. So this needs to be a shoulder width apart front stance, and then I pop into a horse stance. And notice this foot came this way, this foot went that way. I split the difference into a horse stance. So I'm doing my side kick ready, kicking, boom, boom, split the difference. Just like that. All right, ladies, let's start at the middle block this way. Your front toes straight, ladies. Hana, side kick ready. Dual. Kick, elbow front stance, good. They got those front stances. Set, scooch up, side kick ready. Net, kick, front stance, elbow, twisty choppy. Toss it, kick, jump, kiat. And see, Zoe knew that her feet had gone out of bounds because of the blue tape. Yes, push, pull. This is 45 degrees front stance. You got kick, and the hand of the kicking leg goes first in the 2 punches. Net, push, pull. Toss it, left kick, left, right punches. Hana, middle block, check your front toes. Dual. Set. Good. Notice this, how they converted from their back stance to their front stance by shifting that left foot over. belly, and pull up. So let's come back here, ladies, rest for a second. And let's start where we did right here, middle block that way. And in fact, you guys just step aside for a second, and I'll do a little sweat work. So I'm doing middle block, and right here, middle block, and look at this foot. It shifts over, or the head strike, right? So facing this direction, that combo, I've got a middle block, this foot shifts over. Folks, these are not nice stocking stuffers for your Pyongan 4 Christmas. This is the main gift. This is the thing. This is the way it's done. This is the only way it's done. If you do not go from a back stance to a front stance and shift your feet over, it is wrong and you will not qualify. I know I'm not there to swing Henrietta or Josephine at you, but you got to come up with your own mental Henrietta and Josephine so those feet are correct. So let's go back there, ladies. Middle block head grab. Left hand. Net. And toss it. All back stances. So we have the foot going straight forward. At this point, it's 45 degrees because they're facing 45 degrees. Pedal. And short. Good. All right. And you ladies can take a break for just a second. We will take a break, and I will put on my goggles, and I'm going to show you guys our latest. I had to leave this one up here. This is just so cool. Look at that. Miss Tanette's yellow belt. She's got on the gloves there and the face mask and the pager. And you can see the ID at the top, but she's wearing that yellow belt. Like just defying the world to stop her life. She will not stop. I love it. And then there's the Spanglers. I think I showed you that one yesterday. Oh, and there's the same two black and red belt girls in the background. And that, of course, is Beatrice. She's still in there. And there, who is that? I believe that is Matthias and Andrea. Locked in concentration at the screen. And there's Ethan. Hello, Ethan. Down there stretching out on a tile floor. Sorry about the tile floor, Ethan. Maybe we got to get you an aerobics mat or something, man, so your butt doesn't get cold. Oh, and there's Evan, and look at him. Look at him. What is Evan? He's not a red belt. What belt is Evan now? I don't know what he is, but he's doing that red belt, or is that a black belt move? He's doing it with a precision. Look at this guy. And there's Fernando, no surprise there. And his dad is holding the pillow for him to kick. Look how far away his dad is. His dad doesn't want to get whammed. And no kidding, I'd be standing far away too. We need to get you one of these rib savers. Oh, and look at that. There's the Kings. Looks like they're doing, what is this move? It looks like he's about to do this. I don't know what it is, but there they are practicing. No surprise there. Oh. And who is that? Is Maxie, and he's got his soup cans out. Look at that snap, Daddy. That's what I'm talking about. You get real, you run to the pantry, you get some stinking soup cans, and you start doing the drills. I am so impressed with that and so proud, Maxie. That is what I'm talking about. Oh, yeah, no surprise there. Nicholas Bay working hard at home. With there's Master Kamara over there on his screen. You guys see Master Kamara up there? On the table over there, I can't point anymore because my finger won't go any farther. Who else do we have in there? Oh, the other day when I had Soren for a class, I'm like, where is all my tape going? And that's the mat. I don't know if you guys can tell, that's our mat. You can see the little puzzle down there, but it's a really good South Miami Taekwondo logo, right? And this is why we can never find any tape around here. I also wanted to show you this, which was really cool. Mr. Caleb at home practicing some nunchucks. Look at that. See those hand switches? So cool. Look at him. He's serious, but he knows he's cool. He knows he's cool. Oh, yeah. Careful, Caleb. Careful, Caleb. Don't hit anything that's going to affect your future family life. There he goes. Oh, yeah. That is cool. And then who do we have here? Oh, it's Ethan King knocking out basic 1 to Joe. Look at this guy. Ah, that's my favorite, Miss Lily. Lily is my favorite. That's my favorite scene in this thing. Oh, that one was dead on. Look at this guy, man. That was just right. Nice. Look at that guy. Oh! I saw Paloma sneezing. Paloma, careful! Here's Matthew again.
I don't want to control
this
them.
guy.
So I kick, step forward. I kick, step forward.
Look at this guy.
Kick,
Look at that focus,
step
man.
forward. I kick, step forward. Now let's do them in a fighting stance.
Concentration. This guy is working so hard. Go, Maxie.
Kick, step forward.
Go,
Kick,
dude.
step forward. Kick, step forward. Kick, step forward. Then once you get that down, you can start adding in some combos. Like let's do an outside block punch after our kick.
No, I'm not going to do an outside block punch. Watch. No, Master Jab, you're going to do a punch outside. Come on back. Tell us.
Actually, I'm going to do a punch outside block just like we do in 2-on-2.
Told you. He's always messing up, man. Look at Maxie doing a purple belt. Purple belt moves. Look at him. Tell you what, you watch this kid. You guys watch this kid. You're going to see a blur about, go blowing by you. It's going to be Maxie on his way to black belt. All right, break time over. Let's go ahead and hit Basai. Okay, you may step aside. You may keep Bob company. Just give him a hug. Oh, Bob can't hug. He ain't got no arms. All right, so Basai, to me. Ooh, look at the stance on this girl. Your daddy must be a black belt. Look. Set. Net. Good. All right, we're going to review this section right here. This is a tough one. I even saw some black belt candidates yesterday on Zoom doing this incorrectly. So let's look at it. First of all, you can just remember to yourself, it's outside, outside, inside, outside, inside, outside, or out, out, in, out, in, out. Everybody say it with me. Out, out, in, out, in, out. Louder, I can't hear you. Out, out, in, out, in, out. Thank you. Okay, so let's start from the first move, height. So right here, she's going to turn this way, and so her hand naturally falls right into an outside block, answered by the other one with an outside block. Now she's going to turn this way and do a left, inside, and then a right, outside. So both of those blocks go that way, inside, outside. Let's start from the beginning again. 1, left, right, outside, outside. 2, inside, outside, both of them going that way. Now, this one's up already, but you're going to use this one again over on this side. Now, it's confusing because she sticks this hand out to chamber, but this is the one that's going to block. Inside and then outside. Both of these blocks go this way, right? So let's try it again. So 1, outside block. 2, inside block, outside block. 3, clean it off, inside block, outside block, ready. 4, 5, punch, block. Now then, just like a while ago in Pin-On 4, her stance is going to be lined up with this foot because she's going to skip. 1, skip, middle block. 2, middle block. 3, middle block. You see her skip back because she saw the blue tape? You guys can do that at home so I can always see your feet. And now she's going to straighten her front toes. Very good. 4, 5. Ooh, nice. Let's go back for a second. So go ahead and start here again, Zoe. And now go back to your high block. Right here, look at that back stance. Look at those toes. It's hard to see. Freeze like that, make your body hard and rigid. This is a back stance, like that. Not a front stance. Very easy to confuse. 4, stick block. 5, kick. Middle block, and there is a key up on that kick. 6, and then 1. Up, push out. I also saw a lot of people confused with this. Let's go ahead and do the hammer fist first. Dual, rib smash. This running jump punch is not so complicated. You step with your left, you step with your right and punch. So do it in slow motion. Going 1, step, step, easy breezy. Step, punch, step, punch. That's it. Let's try it again from the rib smash, the right rib smash. So you got a right rib smash going down. It's just 2 steps and end on a punch. 3, step, good. Now do it fast. So sometimes when people do that first step as a leap and make it quick, it's so exciting you think she's doing something fancy. She's really not. So 1, 2. See, it looks fancier than it really is. Just step, step with a punch. Good. Here's another problem that I saw in both Pyongyang 5 and Basai. You commit to that spear hand. See the way she's committing to it? Spear hand freeze. Look at that. Look at those back toes. Can you see them over there? I don't know if you can see them, but her back toes are straight ahead like that. And then 4, when she rips out, that other foot moves over. Now she's in a back stance. 5, up and balance. 6, kick, down lock, target. And this target, the targets are all horse stances, people. Somebody get a hold of my son 7 and tell him the targets are all horse stance. 6, kick it, strike it. Now let's scooch this way a little bit. 7, punch, 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 ready. 8, boom. 9, up. 10, kick, boom. 1, up and switch. 2, kick, boom. Now, your bottom hand is going to be the one with which you block when you turn. You're going to turn just like basic 1 with your back leg. And your bottom hand is going to do an outside block. 1, bottom hand. Good. And then it's answered by the other hand also doing an outside block. Outside, outside. Once again, she's going to skip, and she'll be in line with this leg. Watch her. 1, 2, 3, skip in, and pedal. So, let's look at those moves you just did this way. Let's start right, and in fact, you can take a break for a second. So, we're turning the form facing the other direction, and we're reviewing this part. Where was I? Yes. You've just done this, punch, 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 ready. I do a double punch, and then I take my right foot back to here, then switch sides. And one way you can remember which leg to kick with is you kick on the open side. This side's closed up because I got both hands over here. This side's open, that's the leg with which I kick. And then a double punch. And then back to where I was. Then I switch. Now this side's open, right? This side's open. So I kick over there with a double punch. And then when I turn, this hand's going to be the one that down block, or the outside block. So I turn, block, block. Also, those two are not front stances. They resemble front stances, but they're, this foot is facing this way like a horse stance. It's really more of a modified horse stance. You shift this leg over and push over. Then you shift back to a horse stance, shift this foot over and shift over this way. So you're out of the way. Anytime you do any of those techniques, right? And that is about it for that, for Basai. Okay, let's see what we're dealing with. Oh, okay, we're looking good. Let me check our chat to see if you guys are asking any questions or if you're just chatting. Oh, good Lord. My scroll bar is like this big, guys, because you're flapping your pie holes. I got to go all the way back up to the top, and let's see what we have. Questions. Edward Jusino, hello. And no surprise, the Fernandez kids are here. Surprise, surprise. And there's Mr. Jusino. Hello. Yeah, I agree with you, Edward Jusino, for what you said about a certain company being messed up. Cobus crew, what's up, Cobuses? Isabella and Gregory, I hear ya. I recognize Gregory. Did you do those step forward, freeze your feet? I hope you did, Daddy. And I'm sorry if you came to the Dragons class that was cut off. Let's see here. And oh, there's Caleb with his nunchucks. The Rosello clan present. No surprise there. Did you guys get to see the step forward and freeze your feet? No matter what you do with your hands, I hope you did. If not, catch the rewind, bro. That's a big one for the Dragons and for the younger big class kids. Zoe and oh, hi, Zoe and Ezra. And Lila, hi, Lila, what's up? Edward Jusino just, he's got the hand sanitizer icon. You guys are so funny. Surprise, surprise, the Leons are here. No surprise about that. Borja's here. Very cool. Can you stop? Can you stop with the emojis? I'm trying to pay attention. Thank you, Mr. Borja. David is very serious and he wants to train. And there's Mr. Miguel signing in. Seth is here. Sorry I'm late. There's Nicholas. Nicholas Bat, how you doing, Daddy? I saw the Zoom vid. Very good, Mr. Jusino. I hope some of the form stuff. Oh, and there's Zach. I hope some of the form stuff is soaking in. Zach Rebello, you too. I saw you yesterday. And the good news is you got your moves down, bro. And now you just got to straighten up those techniques. Don't make your back stances like this. Make them like that. Don't make your front stances like this. Make them like that. Nice and straight. Because those things do count. Next Zoom meeting is tomorrow, Mr. Leon. I'm doing Monday and Wednesday Zoom meetings where I'm assessing you guys, then I'm addressing all the issues on Tuesday, Thursday, stream classes. 4 o'clock, right? Yes. That's another thing, guys. I'm pretty much trying to stick with the simple schedule. So 4 o'clock and 5 o'clock every day. Sometimes there's a 6. And I'm also trying to keep it on the hour. Even Master Settles wanted to do like a 6:30. And I said, you can if you want to, but I'd like to keep it on the hour. So we're trying to keep it simple since the schedule is so fluid. But yes, for this week, I'm scheduled for 4 and 5. 4 o'clock Dragons, 5 o'clock big class, Monday through Thursday. And then Friday and Saturday are still kind of up in the air. Until we can get something nailed down. Hopefully we won't have to nail anything down because you guys will bring your butts back in here very soon. Yes, 4 and 5. Last time, 5 p.m. for the older. Yes, 4 is Dragons. Yes. Guys, too much chatting. I can't tell the real questions. There's the Kings. Daniel, I'm here. David, too. How can you confuse us online? Sorry about that, Mr. Leon is Daniel. The name down there says Daniel, so I'm just going to call you Daniel, but no, I can't tell you apart online either. David Barr, the only way you can tell we were different is because of her last name. Melanie Robello, hi, Zach. Okay. And Nicholas Bonilla, very good. All right, I'll tell you what, Zoom meeting tomorrow is at 4 and 5, folks. 4 Dragons, 5 o'clock, big class. Every week that I can see, I think that schedule's working out very good. 4 o'clock Dragons, 5 o'clock regular, whether it's a Zoom or a stream. Either way, you just click on the link and boom, there you are. Let's go ahead and hit a little bit of choreo. I'll let you guys who are color belts go ahead and cheat and sneak ahead a little bit. So Ezra, you may sit out for this one, my dear. And Zoe, let's get you busy, girl. And then we're going to have to blast, guys. So last thing. So choreo, to me, and hot. Back stands, black belt candidates. If you give me one of these, no yellow slip. 2. And these are both front stands, front. 3. That one's back stance. Make sure that front toe is straight. 1. 2. Kick, front stance. 3. Back stance. 1. Both front stances, down block, throat strike. down block, throat strike, both front stances. 2, kick, down block, throat strike. Set, kick, down block, throat strike, net, kick. And you can take a break for just a second. We'll start right there. The hand things for black belt candidates also counts just as if it were a form move. So when you're doing your open hand down block, this one is closed. When I'm doing my throat strike, this one is closed. So you got open, close, you got close, open. Open, close, open. Close, open. Kick, open, close, open. Fingers count. All right, let's start right there, Zoe, where you were with the switch hands. Let's freeze. Next, step through, and you step forward as if you were walking, and then you turn. Step forward like you're walking, but you turn, double outside block. Net, kick, skip back, pass it. Cat stance. Now, this is a strange turn. You're going to take your back leg that's supporting your weight right now backwards. Hana. Let's try that one more time. Hana. Good. Okay, take a break for 1 minute. So this one you might get confused on facing the other way. So we're going to turn this technique around so that I'm here, like this in a cat stance. This leg supporting my weight, right? This one's bent and barely touching. So for this turn, this one's going to have to take the weight, and the other leg heads backwards like that. So I go from here, guys, please. Go back, block, punch. Also, block, shift your body weight. Block, punch. So here my body weight should be 60-40 between my legs. Here it's 50-50. So block, punch. Can you see how my body's shifting? Block, punch, like that. So Zoe, come on back over. So your block, punch that way or this way. Yeah, you were like this. Yes, you were right. Zoe's always right. Set, step through, side kicks, spear hand, rip out. These are back stances, both of them. Net, back stance. Guys, you give me a horse stance here, you don't qualify. No black belt. Yes. Oh, so this is horse stance. Now she's going to shift from back stance to horse stance. Watch. 1, just like that. 2, step through, side kick, spear hand, rip out. Spear hand, rip out in a back stance. 3, pressing block, back stance. Do not give me a horse stance right here. Don't give me any horse crap. Hey, that kind of worked, didn't it? Ilga, step through. And that's a horse stance. Yadu. Up, around. Now this is a really cool move. Hana. Okay, you can take a break just for a second. So the hand thing here is very important. So Zach, Mr. Rebello, are you there? I hope you're still there. Any other potential black belts, people who are eligible for black belts, I hope you're listening. So when we do this up and around, your left hand is closed and your right is open. When I turn to do this technique, my left hand is going to be open and my right is closed. So as you turn, this happens. Because here's the hand with which you're going to do an inside chop. So you come up and around. I'm doing it small so I can be up close to the camera. And then I turn, chop, chop. So over from this way, got my left closed, and my right open, around like this. And when I turn, I switch them. And then this open hand, I bring up and like backhand myself upside the left ear. Put this hand out to pull, and I chop, chop. Girls, keep it quiet. So from this way, turning, chop, chop. From this way, turning, chop, chop. From this way, turning, chop, chop. and from this way. Turning, chop, chop. So very subtle move there, but it counts. It's got to be right if you want to test for black belt. Zoe, come on up, please, my dear. Okay, so where were we? Turn. That is just 7 chops. You make the shape of a 7, an inside and a down block. 1, 2, and then a throat strike. 3, and puddle, and short. Very good, guys. Girls, come on over here and let's say bye to everybody. Anybody who was at the 4 o'clock, I'm very sorry about about getting cut off. I'll have to take it up with YouTube. I'll bet it was a certain toy that I had out. I was about to, like a big dummy, get the toy out and hold it right here. Maybe that's what it was. That's what I'm thinking. But anyway, thank you to bensound.com for our awesome stream song. He's a composer who makes music and gives it out royalty free as long as you give him credit. I've got it in our description, and I'm telling you, think right now, it's an awesome song, right? It's really cool. And for black belt class, black belt class is going to be a Zoom meeting. Please, only 3-stripe reds who are eligible for black belt, and black belts only, please, in the Zoom black belt class. All right, guys, I guess we're out of here. So we will see you later.
This has been a South Miami Taekwondo live stream with Master Jeff. Avoid practicing the techniques you learn in live stream with Master Jeff. While drunk, stoned, sloshed, tipsy, buzzed, blotto, slammed, plowed, jolly, play-eyed, hammered, wasted, inebriated, or otherwise intoxicated. Watching live stream with Master Jeff, you acknowledge the possibility of and waive all liability for hematoma, laceration, occipital fracture, broken nose, repeated mandibular dislocation, strained wrist, hyperextended elbow, broken ribs, bruising or bleeding, tears, sprains, fractures, dislocated shoulder, or concussion. All rights reserved. Unauthorized presentation and publication strictly prohibited.